Oh my, I honestly am a little bit in shock. It's taking my breath away that everyone's cars have been confiscated. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, and welcome back to France/Monaco, where we are just about to get things kicked off once again for another amazing day with incredible supercars. You may have seen, you may not have seen my last video where I was hooning my Porsche GT3 RS on the mountain roads. It truly was an amazing day. My new RS, and to get the chance to bring it out here for one, that's a dream, and to take it on the colder terrain, etc., was another dream. And the way that car is, honestly, I feel I'm only just getting started with it. Today's video, we're just about to head off and we're going to be heading into Monaco, actually going into Monaco. We've been outside here in Nice, but we're actually going to go in there today for the Top Marks event. I'm not going to be taking my personal car into Monaco because it's been very focused on my channel recently, so we're going to leave this one behind today. Massive buzz around this week, there really is, and some of the cars which come down are truly amazing. I've heard is a lot of cars have been getting impounded, which is not ideal, and hopefully today we'll come back. That's the aim of the game. And everyone is just preparing their cars before we leave for Monaco. Let's have a little look at what is cruising down there. We have the Targa. This is coming down there, roof down. I might actually jump in this as a passenger as well. I do love the Targa, it's very, very cool. If we walk a little bit further forward, I think Aaron's car is going to be staying behind, the GT4. That is all pristine and clean. The Redline Specialist Cars Hurricane Avio, that is going to be joining us as well. JE's Turbo S, he's just been cleaning this for a while, so as you can see it's absolutely pristine. I love this, I absolutely love this. I'd love to go in this at some point. It's just perfect, it really, really is. And if we walk a little bit further on here, the GT2 RS, that is going to be joining us, and that is going to be coming into Monaco also. I believe Mr. Dean Redline is going to be driving this car also. Niall's Audi R8, that's coming, and as you can see, this now suddenly has a number plate. He suddenly realised that Monaco police are not going to be friends with him if he doesn't have his number plate on the front, so that now is 100% legit. And if we go over here, we have Mr. TG's Aston Martin, that's coming to Monaco as well. And I'm coming in with you, Tom. Yeah. We're coming. I'm in it or not? Yeah, yeah. Are you excited? I'm very excited, and we have Mo cleaning it. Yes. Do you not? Have you got? Has he made you clean this?
Only because he doesn't get it all over my car, which I cleaned about 2 hours ago.
I got told off.
Yeah, you had to go at him, didn't you, Mo?
Yes.
Yeah, Tom, that's not the best idea, mate. Cleaning your car next to Mo's clean car.
All right then, see you later.
Tom's now back, and he's decided to put a front plate on his Aston. I think it makes it look like a racing car, Tom.
What just happened?
Yeah. Well, I think they probably just realised what happened. Dropped the camera.
The look of panic on your face.
Yeah, that was actually
You just bought that one as well.
I know. Now you have your T6E00 on the front.
Yes.
That looks much better. As Niall fires up the R8. And that now has a GB sticker on it. Go on then. Oh, yeah. Very nice. That's it, lads. Very good. We're en route to Monaco, and I'm currently in Tom's Aston Martin. This car is actually sick. It's absolutely awesome, this car. As well, JE, he's ahead of us in the Turbo S. And you've been hooning it on the roads with your manual box. You've been having the best time ever.
It's great. I think I picked 2 years running some really good cars to come with. Maybe I'm biased.
And so last year you bought the Carrera T.
Yeah.
And you love that. And then now you bought, so both times manual.
Yep. For fun, I want something around 400 brake horsepower, manual gearbox, ideally. Any more than 400 odd brake, and it's too much for these roads, I think.
Because when you're on the colder terrain, your arms are everywhere. They're hanging out the window.
Oh, I had my elbows knocking the windows. My ankles are hitting the windscreen. It was chaos.
Your box is very nice.
Yep. Yeah. Lovely. 6 speed. No dog legs here, lads.
6 speed and a lovely car.
Yeah, lovely car.
It's absolutely fantastic. This is how it works out here.
Very casual.
Very casual Veyron just cruising behind us. That is mayhem. That is so cool. A Veyron just cruising. Very well. Number plate says Zonda. That's why I'm saying Zonda. Let's see if we can
It is.
zoom in a bit. we go in. Oh, that Veyron's so nice. Look at that. Look at that sight. That is awesome. We are literally cruising into Monaco at about, well, not fast at all.
20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour max.
Short shifting.
Short shifting.
I've even taken the Gucci's off because I don't want to enrage anyone. We're on best behaviour, Archie.
It's apparently that bad this year.
Yeah.
The cars are genuinely getting impounded that much.
I've heard stories of the valet parking, starting up Lambos and police coming and seizing it off the valets. I mean, the startup's too loud, cold start's too loud. I mean that. Where have they gone? They've gone over that way.
I mean that in itself is like not okay.
Let's get out of first gear, Archie.
Yeah, try and get out first. We're gonna go see what cars are around, see what it's about, but we are behaving. And let's take
They've still got the grid markings out.
Yeah, grid markings on the floor. Formula 1, yeah. And the first thing we're greeted with is an 812 in Largo.
I don't know, it looks like...
Look at this 812 which we've been greeted with straight away when we just parked up. This is absolutely mental. With all sort of the body kit on it and everything else. That is... Look at it sat there. Just look at it sat there. That is unbelievable. On a foreign plate. But come on, even look at all the diffuser and everything at the back. This is totally mad. And then with the red around the rim as well, it's pretty crazy. If we look at the front, maybe we can see some more as we go to the front. I'm sure it's got some craziness going on here. Massive splitter, etc. Wow.
I'll buy it later.
Okay, you buy that.
Alright.
The others are just arriving.
Proceed forth.
Proceed, thank you very much. We're walking through Monaco. We just had a lovely lunch, haven't we, Tom?
We have, Archie, yes.
And haven't we, James?
Oh, it's absolutely lovely.
So what we're doing now is we're going to go and have a little look about at the boats. Not only the boats, we're going to go and have a look at the pound, because we've been told there are lots of cars in there. So we wanted to give a tour and see what's there. James, what are your predictions of what's in the pound?
All I know is all the cars in there have been seized.
They've been taken. Basically, the rules in Monaco this year have been pretty intense. So when we cruised in earlier, we were silent and we didn't want to get involved, basically.
Valves were firmly closed.
But I don't know if we're going to be allowed to show you the pound, but fingers crossed we can, because I've heard there's the best part of 70, 80 cars in there, Tom?
Yeah, probably about 100 after today, lad.
Show us the shades flipped up.
What, do you want me to come online again?
Online. Online?
Tell me when you want me offline.
Right now?
Offline.
That's it?
Simple.
That's all you need?
Yeah. That's it. Sorry, that's it.
Anything to add? Can I show you the size of this boat? That is probably the biggest boat I've ever seen. Yacht, not a boat, house. How much do we reckon this is worth, Jay?
I have no clues about the yachts. 300 million, something like that?
Yes, I believe so.
That one's got 2 jet skis on the upper tier, Archie.
That does have 2 jet skis on the upper tier. That means that's 400 million. So it works.
We might, what, for a check?
For a check?
250ml quick purchase.
It's a new week.
And we know what that means, especially with some difficulties with the...
That means it's a new week. It means it starts with a 2. We've arrived at where we're going to show you what cars have been impounded from Top Marks Monaco 2019. And may I greet you with probably, well, how many cars here? We've got a GT3 RS, but let's just move on because there's probably 100 cars in here. Do you reckon?
Yeah,
there's got to be. There has got to be 100 cars in here. James?
Yeah, agreed. I'm not going to doubt that.
We're going to have a little walk around and we're going to show people what's been impounded.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Impounded for bad behaviour. I mean, that's probably...
Oh, what's that? This in that car, that's amazing.
Right. Right, so through there we have an Aventador SV with aftermarket wheels. A bit further down, Tom. There's a white what?
White 4C Spider over there, Archie.
White 4C Spider. If we walk a little bit over here, we have more. We have an S5. We have a California, which has been impounded as well. TR, that's been taken. We also have a Lusso. So I'm not sure what any of these have done for their behaviour. But we'll be able to zoom in and show you what is over there. We actually, in the distance, have an ultraviolet GT3 RS sat over there. And that could have easily been me. That is not me. Where's the Speciale?
White one come through here, lads.
A kid actually DM'd me on Instagram and said his dad's Speciale's been impounded, so I think that's his.
FF and Speciale straight through.
He said his dad did what was deemed an illegal move and they took it. And he's got a Monaco plate as well.
Wow.
Yeah, they just pinched it. He was DMing me earlier, so shout out to him.
We have a Subaru at the end, we have another Audi, we have a Bentley, we have a Porsche there, we have another Mercedes, we have a Gallardo, we have an RS3, we have a Focus RS over there. We have a Perth Spider. We have another Audi, which is I'm not even sure what that is. We have an M4. We have an Audi R8 Spider. Absolutely unbelievable. And what we have also impounded just here is a GT3 RS Gen 2, Lamborghini Huracan Performante, and this barrier, basically, as you can see right here, states police. That means go no further. It doesn't stop.
A couple of my parents over there, lads. CBS in Pagani.
Is there?
Yeah, at the back. Straight through after the RS6.
Didn't we just see him driving through?
He was on his way to the pound.
We actually
just like that.
And that happened just like that. And we have, like I say, just cars everywhere. 812, Tom?
Maybe like that, lads.
2 GT3 RS in here. We have one there.
Exhaust as well, actually. Yeah.
Is it aftermarket exhaust?
Yes,
and it is an aftermarket exhaust. You're very, very right.
This is green, actually.
So I'm going to walk a little bit further up here so we can get a bit more of a better view. But like I said, we've got no idea when these people are going to get their cars back. We don't know what they've actually been doing. But for Top Marks this year, we knew everyone was going to be clamping down on this, and it's heavy fines. It's heavy fines for over revving and also other things as well, such as, you know, driving too fast. Some people have their cars been taken for cold starts, and like I say, fines. When are these guys going to get their cars back? Could be weeks. We just look here what is going on. These are all the cars which are impounded. I mean, the list goes on and on. What is also down in the pound is an RS3, and then when you look at it here, this is it. This is the pound. So I've just creeped in here and we're gonna have a little look around so we can see a little bit more. Look at this. This is crazy what I'm just actually witnessing right now. I can't believe all of these have been taken. It's just another level, isn't it? GT3 RS Ultraviolet, black wheels taken. Audi, Ford Focus RS, BMW M50D, Quadrifoglio, the M3, Speciale, which is gone to competition, a Bath, Maserati, another Aventador, another M5, A45, a Bath, Gallardo. So I think is absolutely awesome. I think this is really cool, the livery and everything on this. I think that is amazing and looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks awesome with the roof box as well. And then another McLaren as well, RS3. This just goes on and on, doesn't it? Here's the Corvette. The Lamborghini Aventador goes on and on and on, doesn't it? This looks awesome, doesn't it? With the sort of goldish type, bronzy type wheels of all the additional carbon fibre. I'm a breath away that everyone's cars have been confiscated. SV up close with the aftermarket wheels. It does look very, very good, doesn't it? That just looks absolutely awesome with the aftermarket wheels. Anyway, I better get out of here. Police have really clamped it down here, and for noise and everything else. Just means obviously when you're coming down for this sort of event, just be careful, because what I've heard as well, like the fines are massive. I was worried that my car, I would drive down here and I wouldn't be seeing it for a while, because I have a trailer which I have to take. My car needs to go on that trailer. These cars, since they've gone into the pound, they've not left, so I would have to wait around in Monaco. Not as no bad thing, but when I got things on, and you don't want your car in there, do you? Look at this. The police car here is here so people can't get their cars out. What are your thoughts, James, on that, the whole thing?
Oh, I didn't think there'd be quite so many cars in there, to be honest, mate. Yeah. Makes you nervous to drive around there anyway, doesn't it?
It actually does.
I've left my car firmly in a very quiet mode. Let's just say that much. And the foot on the accelerator is very, very light.
So you're just, when you start up, you're going to start up in a car park. If you're starting up outside of a car
you're
park,
risking it going.
Oh no, it'll be gone.
It'll be gone.
Yeah, so, by the time you start it, gone.
Boisterous acceleration off the lights, gone.
Literally gone.
Heavy braking, gone.
Tom, your thoughts?
Anything, gone. Don't indicate, gone.
Illegal manoeuvre?
Yep, don't check your mirrors, gone.
What about indication, Tom?
Yeah, no, I just covered that, no indication, gone.
A little bit too fast on the upshift in first. Gone?
2,500 revs, you're off.
Yeah, gone?
Yeah.
I mean, I was actually just...
wrapped, if it's wrapped, it's gone.
Wrapped?
If you wrap it, it's gone.
Oh yeah, wrap your arse.
Lowered, gone.
Yeah, lowered, gone.
Exhaust?
Aftermarket wing.
Exhaust? I mean, by the start, you nearly looked at the exhaust button, it's gone.
Gone. Non-standard tailpipes, they're waiting for you to start it, gone.
Every excuse is gone.
Tinted windows?
Oh, you can't see him in there, gone.
But who drives it to the pound, more importantly? They do.
That's the thing. The police are the people who drive.
We just saw a police officer flat chat in a 4C.
Yeah, go past us.
What do you reckon they done, Archie? Turned it on.
But if, for one of us to get our car impounded, by the end of the whole shebang, getting your car transported back to London or driving it or whatever, it would cost you thousands. One of us, it would cost us thousands.
Yeah, thousands and thousands.
Little misdemeanor gone.
So after all that craziness, it is now time to say goodbye to France and Monaco. It's been an amazing trip, it really has. To bring you this content has been awesome. Obviously the first video you saw the cars going out, which they are now doing. They are now heading back to London, and then the driving video. I did actually want to make another driving video, but it just didn't seem to work out on the day basically. But I did do some more driving in this car, and you are going to be seeing a lot more driving with my Porsche GT3 RS on the circuit and everything else. One question which came up on my Instagram a lot, and as you can see behind me, my car is here. There's been rumours going around, did my car get seized by the Monaco police? Because as you would have seen there, there was an ultraviolet GT3 RS in the pound basically, and a lot of people thought this was mine. Which I guess can be quite confusing, because obviously mine is ultraviolet, etc., and it was pretty much exactly the same spec. So a lot of people were messaging me like, I've seen your car is in the pound. No, the quick answer to that is no. What you would have seen in this video is that I refused to take my car into Monaco solely because I was so scared that this would happen and my car would get taken. Because, yeah, like you saw in there were two GT3 RSs, and it could have been very easy for my car to join the party. It could have been anything from a cold start, anything, you name it, it could have been me that was in there. So luckily, no, my car is all safe and sound, and my car is now heading on a trailer back to England. So for all those people that worried, my car, I refused to take it in there. Ultraviolet GT3 RS was not seized by police at any point. I refused to take my car in there, and what I wanted to do, and I wanted to focus fully, is on driving roads, doing driving content, etc., and I feel that's what we really have achieved on this trip. It's starting up and it's heading back. I was just telling everybody, because people thought that my car got seized because there's an ultraviolet.
Because there's another ultraviolet in the impound. Yeah, no, I can tell you now, online and offline and officially, that it is not Archie Hamilton.
And it's going home. When you've just done a driving holiday and it's heading back to England. I hope you've enjoyed this content. It's been amazing to make, very, very good fun. And for me, it is time to get in an Uber and head to the airport, and I'm going to meet my GT3 RS on the other side. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon. Soon?